Behemoths, Titans, Legends. This is Pokemon VGC 2016. Hello everyone and welcome to Sharpest Gaming, and today we're back with some more Pokemon VGC 2016. Today we're going to be using that Darmanitan team once again, and hopefully Crobat can actually hit Super Fang this time. If you didn't watch the last episode, be sure to go do that. But yeah, Crobat missed, what was it, 4 Super Fangs? 3 or 4 Super Fangs? Didn't hit a single one, and it cost us both games, so we're going to hit that challenge button and see if we can, in fact, change that problem we were having before. And that might just involve not bringing Crobat. But we have 1483 rated player from Bolivia with an Evoltol, Whimsicott, a Talonflame, a Kyogre, a Cresselia, and a Ferrothorn. So, I don't mind, excuse me, having a Darmanitan, having a Ferrothorn. Does my Darmanitan have Rock Slide? It's been a minute or two. Darmanitan does have Rock Slide, so we could go with Rock Slide Darmanitan. I wouldn't mind that. I think Darmanitan's actually a really good lead, so I'm going to lead with Darmanitan. And I think we lead with Kangaskhan along with him. So let's go Kangaskhan, Darmanitan, Groudon in the back, as well as Ferrothorn. We could also go Palkia. Palkia has Thunder. It also has Hydro Pump and Dragon Attack, Spatial Rend, and Earth Power. Have that instead of Ferrothorn. I think I'd prefer Ferrothorn here, so we're going to hit Confirm. I do want to bring Palkia, hopefully this episode, because I have never used Palkia, and I would like to see how it works. It's, from what I've seen, it's a fairly good Pokemon in this metagame, so I like this music. I haven't heard this before. We lead Kangaskhan, Darmanitan, are 2 physical heavy hitters against a Cresselia and a Talonflame. Cresselia and Talon. So what I'm going to do is just Rock Slide, and then Mega Evolve, Fake Out. No, we're going to Mega Evolve Double Edge Cresselia. This way, if Talonflame Quick Guards, it's not going to work at all, and if it doesn't, Darmanitan's going to take it out either way, unless it's Focus Sashed. And we still have that chance to flinch Cresselia. So Talonflame does Quick Guard, so perfect. We should see Talonflame faint unless we miss it or it has Focus Sash. But we still do have that chance to flinch the Cresselia on here, and we also get the double edge off, so that's going to do nice damage to Cresselia, and it brings it down to its Citrus Berry. So we could have led with Crobat and Taunted, but Cresselia is actually going to skill swap with my Kangaskhan. So unfortunately, we no longer have Parental Bond. I could see Talonflame going for Brave Bird. I'm just going to Rock Slide again with Darmanitan. Excuse me. And I'll bring in Ferrothorn, just in case he decides to go after Kangaskhan instead. I don't see why he would, though. So I get to bring in the Ferro. Talonflame is going to go for that Brave Bird. It looks like it's going after Darmanitan here. No, it goes for Ferrothorn, so nice Iron Barb switch in there. Iron Barb's Rocky Helmet, that is. And then Recoil. So as long as we connect with... Oh my god, Darmanitan! Why am I missing everything lately? Can we at least flinch Cresselia? No, but he goes for Toxic on the Darmanitan. That's rather unfortunate. So I'm just going to keep Rock Sliding. I mean, eventually we'll hit this Talonflame. Rock Slide, Ferrothorn, Do I want to protect here? Or do I hope Talonflame doesn't go for Flare Blitz? I'm going to protect. I'm going to protect. Just because I don't want my Ferrothorn getting knocked out this early, in case they do have Kyogre in the back. And we haven't seen Trick Room activate from the Cresselia yet, so I'm not sure what this Cresselia has. It has Skill Swap and Toxic for sure, excuse me. Talonflame does go for Brave Bird again on Darmanitan, so I could have gotten a nice Leech Seed off onto the Cresselia. But... and that one shot. Great. Well, Talonflame is... got some little recoil, and we're going to see an Ice Beam from the Cresselia. Now, Groudon. This is my special Groudon, isn't it? In fact, is. So, Groudon's not going to be good against Talonflame, so I'm going to bring in Kangaskhan. So now I have Parental Bond once again. This time I am going to Fake Out, expecting him to expect me to expect the Quick Guard. And then I'm going to Leech Seed. Or to expecting me to not go for Fake Out again because I expect Quick Guard. They're going to Quick Guard. I mean, that's fine. So no Fake Out. Cresselia's going to go for Toxic on the Kangaskhan. If we... you gotta be just joking me right now. Well, I'm gonna Sucker Punch Talonflame in case it wants to flip. I mean, what does it really matter at this point? Yeah, it's gonna Brave Bird. So it's gonna die either way. It's like, this thing should have been dead so long ago. Actually, Sucker Punch might still work now because Talonflame's gone. So, and Cresselia went for an attack, so Sucker Punch still works. We get the double hit there. Cresselia goes for Ice Beam, I assume on a Ferrothorn? Yep. Critical hit on the first one. Alright, at least it didn't freeze. We finally hit a move that isn't 100% accurate. Cresselia is going to faint to that Leech Seed, so we don't even get a large use from it. Kangaskhan might be fainting here because it is Toxic. Oh, we live with 8. So we probably end up seeing Kyogre and... who here? There's Kyogre. And probably Yveltal. Correct. There's the Yveltal with the Dark Aura. So, this is what I'm planning, personally. I'm going to Sucker Punch the Kyogre, because we have the Dark Aura boost. Or should I... yeah, and then in case Yveltal Sucker Punches as well, we hopefully outspeed. So I Sucker Punch Kyogre, and I Leech Seed the Yveltal. Just to get some more health on my Ferrothorn. So hopefully we can take on this Kyogre. Kyogre's going to protect this turn. Okay. That's fine. No Sucker Punch from Kangaskhan. Yveltal tries to Sucker Punch, but that's also going to fail. Not that it matters, because Kangaskhan will still faint from Toxic this turn. But we do get the Leech Seed up on Yveltal, which is the biggest thing. Which is the biggest thing. So we'll get a little health on Ferrothorn. Kangaskhan's going to faint from Toxic. And now we get to bring out our Groudon to turn off this rain for a little bit. I'm just trying to think what my opponent's going to want to do. Probably Sucker Punch Groudon, I would think. I would think Sucker Punch Groudon and or maybe Sucker Punch Ferrothorn. I don't know what he's going to do. I just don't know if I want to protect my Groudon this turn or not. You know what? I'm going to Flamethrower and protect my Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn gets its Protect off. Yveltal does go for Sucker Punch onto Groudon. It's going to do a nice amount. And Ice Beam also onto Groudon. Doubles onto Groudon. I could have got a nice free Leech Seed on there, but we're going to get a big Flamethrower off. Then we'll get some nice Leech Seed from the Yveltal. Now, I don't know that Yveltal is going to be able to hit Ferrothorn, so I just don't want to give Kyogre its rain. So I'm going to protect my Groudon, and I will Leech Seed the Kyogre here. He could double into Ferrothorn this turn. I don't know that he'll be able to knock me out. So Ice Beam into Groudon. Yveltal goes for Oblivion Wing, also into Groudon. Perfect. We get the Leech Seed up on the Kyogre. That's all I really needed. So we're going to get pretty close to full with Ferrothorn here. And now I am going to get rid of this Yveltal. I'm going to Flamethrower into Yveltal and also Gyro Ball. So no matter what, we're knocking out Yveltal this turn. Kyogre's going to Ice Beam into who? Into the Groudon. Will that be able to knock me out? It does not, and Groudon's faster than Yveltal. Flamethrower should knock out Yveltal, and there it goes. Perfect. He was trying to get, what's it called? Recovery onto Yveltal. That's why he wasn't going for Sucker Punch, because he wanted the Oblivion Wing to get a little bit of health. But now it's just Kyogre versus Groudon and Ferrothorn. So just to keep my sun up, I'm going to protect Groudon this turn. And I'm going to Power Whip the Kyogre. As long as we connect, we should be able to knock out here. Kyogre's going to Ice Beam into Groudon. And we connect Power Whip. Thank God we finally connect something. And there goes Kyogre. So, after quite a few Rock Slide misses and what looked like a very bad match for us, we actually ended up winning. Phew! And luckily that Yveltal was slower than our Groudon. So that worked out nice for us. in the end. So we will continue battling. With the end party team, of course. And let's see if we can bring Palkia this time. Ooh, I was getting so nervous. I got beard hair all over my shirt now. From playing with my giant beard and my long hair now. Somehow I got back to Music 1. Eron from Mexico, Un Combate. With, a Gliscor, but we also see a Kyogre, a Kangaskhan, a Gliscor, a Landorus, a Greninja, and a Weavile. A few Pokemon we haven't seen in a while, in Greninja, Weavile, and Landorus, and Gliscor is one you don't really see. Do we have an Ice-type move? No, that's bad for us. Do we have water moves? Yes, we have Palkia. Palkia is going to actually be really good in this match, because it's I don't think there's a super effective move, because it is neutral to ice. I really like Palkia this match. I might lead Kangaskhan Palkia or Crobat Palkia or Kangaskhan Crobat. Let's go Kanga Crobat. Palkia in the back. Darmanitan. Do we want to go Darmanitan? Or Ferrothorn? Ferrothorn's going to be a lot better this match. So let's go with Ferrothorn. Do we want Groudon? Gruden? Let's do with Groudon. Let's do that. No Crobat, we'll go Groudon instead. That may be a mistake here, but what can you do? What can you do? So we're leading Kangaskhan Palkia. Correct. Gliscor Kangaskhan. I actually expected Weavile to be one of the leads, but alas, it's not. So we see Palkia's pressure activating. See a shiny Kangaskhan. I'm going to Mega Evolve and fake out the Kangaskhan, and with Gliscor, we are going to... Actually, I should Spatial Run the Kangaskhan. I'm expecting Gliscor to protect this turn and get us Toxic Heal, so I'm going to Spatial Run the Kangaskhan. So even if we don't outspeed with the fake out, And then they have to fake out our Kangaskhan. Or we could just completely get rid of this Kangaskhan. Or it could be Protect Kangaskhan. Not a Pokemon you see quite often anymore. Or a set you see quite often anymore. Just because Fake Out Pressure is so good. My Kangaskhan does Mega Evolve first, so that should mean that we're getting our Fake Out off. And no switches either. Which is nice to see. So we do see Aeron's Kangaskhan Mega Evolving as well. So no Inner Focus Kangaskhan either. So we should Fake Out first. Gliscor does protect. Perfect call. Perfect call. Alright. My Kangaskhan does in fact Fake Out first, like we expected, because of the Mega Evolutions. And as long as we hit Spatial Rend, this Kangaskhan might be gone. We hit it. Bop, 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 bop. Let's see what happens here. Knocks out the Kangaskhan, so big threat out of the way instantly. Kanga's gone. Gliscor is still here, and now it has Toxic Orb, so I'm going to try and Hydro Pump it this turn. If the Kyogre comes in, that's only going to help my case. Landorus is going to come in, though. Landorus. So he's going to Intimidate, and I highly expect a Superpower or possibly an Earthquake. I might just try and get rid of Landorus first. So what I'm going to do I just leave in Kangaskhan and go for Sucker Punch? Do I need this Kangaskhan for anything specifically? Not really. And I should be able to take one hit. So I'm actually going to Double Edge. No, I'm going to Sucker Punch the Landorus to try and break its Sash, and then we're going to Hydro Pump it as well. So here goes Sucker Punch. The Landorus did in fact attack. I didn't think otherwise. And Landorus does actually go for Earthquake. Yeah, I'm expecting double Earthquakers here. So it's going to do a little over 50 to Palkia. Palkia's Hydro Pump connects, though. So that should knock out Landorus. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. And Gliscor, I assume, also goes for Earthquake, which should take out my Palkia. No, he's going to knock off on the Palkia. That might also take me out. Does not. We're living at 7 HP. Who comes in? Kyogre. Kyogre, in fact, comes in. So, here's what I'm going to do right now. I am going to bring in my Groudon to turn off this rain. Because even if the Gliscor protects here, I mean, Earthquake's here, it's not going to knock out Groudon. Gliscor's not very strong. And I'm going to Hydro into Gliscor, Thunder into Kyogre. Gliscor could protect. I'm just going to Hydro Pump into Gliscor. And hope for the best here. Because if Gliscor protects, that's fine. This Kyogre should be going for like a Water Spout or a Origin Pulse, hoping to knock out both my Pokemon. That's what I'm hoping it does, at least. So we see Primal Groudon coming up. And yes, I know, Groudon is Shiny Locked. This is my special Groudon because I think it looks pretty. Gliscor does protect this turn. Maybe a Surf from the Kyogre as well. Oh, I'm dumb. I tried to Hydro Pump. Water Spout. So that was just a useless turn. And I'm almost an idiot. So I'm just gonna Erupt. And I'm gonna Spatial Rend on Kyogre because Thunder has a less % chance to hit now. I'm a dumb idiot though. I tried to Hydro Pump when I was bringing out my own son. Spatial Rend isn't going to connect with Kyogre. Gliscor is able to outspeed my Groudon and get an Earthquake off, so this Eruption is not going to do as much. But it doesn't do a ton to my Groudon, so I'm not super worried about it. But Palkia does faint to that. Very nice play protecting the Kyogre that turn. We can get this massive Eruption off, and almost actually takes out the Gliscor. Gliscor. So here I'm going to bring in Kangaskhan. So I can fake out the Kyogre this turn. And Flamethrower the Gliscor. So let's do just that. Could protect Gliscor to try and get a little more Poison Heal. Or could just go for another Earthquake. Gliscor is going to protect though. Kyogre does not, so we get the Fake Out off. That's going to do a nice amount of damage to Kyogre, and Flamethrower will not connect. And we're going to see Poison Eel from Gliscor, but this Flamethrower should take out the Gliscor. So let's Flamethrower. And should I Sucker Punch? Or, no, I'm just going to Double Edge just to hold down that Kyogre. I'm assuming Kyogre protects here and Gliscor goes for Earthquake. Yep, that's the case. So I could have Sucker Punched Gliscor, but I'd rather just hold down the Kyogre, make sure it's not eking out any attacks on me when I don't want it to. Gliscor actually going to try and Toxic my Groudon instead, but unfortunately misses for them. And Flamethrower is going to knock out Gliscor. So an interesting play protecting your Kyogre when you're not Earthquaking, but now it's Kyogre versus 3 Pokemon, one of those Pokemon being Ferrothorn. So I'm going to Earth Power the Kyogre and Double Edge as well. My opponent going to take it like a man right on the chin, bop. Kyogre's going to faint from the Double Edge. So that gives us 2 wins today. Unfortunately, Darmanitan was the one being a little sloppy today, and Ferrothorn had its sloppy moment, but it also brought back that game, so I'm not upset with Ferrothorn. But Darmanitan, my boy, you almost lost us that game. Or my girl. That's a female Darmanitan. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully this missing nonsense doesn't continue for us, but anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you think about the team in the comment section below. Hit that like button if you did enjoy. Otherwise, we will see you next time. Stay sharp, everyone.
Hello everyone, and thanks for checking out the video. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to click on the links on the screen. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more videos as they come to your way. And if you want to go check out the GoFundMe, that'd be great too. Bye!